Part to the people we back to do maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock like crack when it first came in. Shout out to Loaded Lux. Because we already know that the fastest way to Harlem is the A train. All right, let's get to it. Excuse him. Wow. All right, y'all. So we're gonna talk about metabolism, how to fix it. Some people always think that the metabolism is broken. That's why they're stuck when it comes to their weight loss or gain, the fluctuation of between the two. You know what I'm saying? So how do we correct it, right? Because after all, we just want to look at it holistically at the end of the day. And I think this is why most people end up getting discouraged when it comes to their fitness goals, because they're thinking something's really wrong with them. It's just how to make the correct adaptations to their body in order to achieve the goal that they want to desire. All right. So when it comes to that, the adaptive, we're going to talk about thermogenesis, right? Thermodynamics, right? So it's a built-in defense mechanism against calorie restriction. So when you eat less for a sustained period, your body doesn't just sit there; it also wants to fight back, right? So it's like this, and I always tell clients this as well. The first law of nature is self-preservation. Whenever you go into a caloric uh, deficit, meaning you're taking in less calories than you're actually burning, your body at first makes you'll find you'll find you'll be struggling, you'll struggle. But then what happens is your body will make the adjustments and start functioning at that level, right? This is why having a coach or nutritionist is so much important, because we know how to dial and to show you how to go through the ebb and flows, right? So what happens is your body now wants to adapt to that caloric intake, right? So therefore it slows the body down as far as burning or using that energy for fuel. All right. So that's why some people, they think, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm just gonna eat salads or I'm gonna eat XYZ. Then they lose weight the first couple of days, and then it gets stagnant. And sometimes your body may have the adverse effect, and you end up gaining weight by eating more. All right. So we're gonna go on more with this topic, right? So when that happens, your resting metabolic rate drops because your new body weight alone wouldn't protect. So it's called NEAT, right? The acronym NEAT, which is a non-exercise activity thermogenesis, right? So these things will drop as well. So that's like walking, posture shifting, things that you do without knowing, right? And your hunger hormones begin to shift. So your ghrelin goes up, leptin goes down, or your thyroid output can dip slightly, right? But your body's not malfunctioning; it's just evolving to protect you from starvation, like I mentioned prior, right? So it's basically survival programming what your body is doing, right? Your body's like super, it's a super duper computer, right? It's just so dope. It's just like, all right, cool. We're just gonna adapt on the fly. To remember, like I said earlier, it's about self-preservation. So we're gonna slow everything down. All right. So research on this established that this the mechanism, what they did, and the biggest loser follows up studies where contestants' metabolic rate stayed suppressed years after the show. Because the study gets thrown around a lot, and usually to make people feel hopeless. But that's not the case here. We just want you to be more informed. Okay. So now, adaptation is reversible, right? So the damage implies something is broke that can be unbroken, but adaptation just means your body's recalibrating to new inputs, and you can change those inputs deliberately and recalibrate back. So don't think because you're in that surplus and your body's adapting to it on a low calorie that you can't reverse what's been done. Or like I said, the body is a machine, a well-oiled machine, and it's highly intelligent, it's like a computer. So the way you can do that is just by adding a little bit more calories in it. And sometimes what people will find out, if they eat a little bit more, they end up losing weight. And they're like, how is that? Because you fixed your metabolism. Because now it's burning food properly, sending nutrition how it's supposed to, um, sending nutrition to the body how it's supposed to go at the appropriate time. All right. So that's what It really does. All right. So one of the roles, or one of the things that people get backwards is one, they're in their instinct, right? So one, they eat less. So if they're cutting calories, uh, then you go up from here. Like I said, you go up. So some people feel like it's logical, but sometimes it's not, right? Because when you deepen in the exact signal that caused the slowdown in the first place, you have to look at your body. Like I said, it's a machine. So right, think of cars, right? The check engine light, certain things will go off, and you're like, I instead of addressing the root, some people go to the mechanic and they just wipe it and just rewrite the code, right? And then 2 weeks later, it comes back up again. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get to the root of it, right? So two, people would start adding more cardio, right? Because they think the more output will slow the metabolism down. But you're adding more physical stress, and then you're increasing the demand on your body, so your body can't respond properly. 'Cause remember, everything works together. It's like a cascade um, system or reaction, how your body works, right? And three, people do detox teas. Why, I don't know why. Oh, metabolism boosting supplements, right? Or extreme fasting protocols, right? So yeah, I think detox teas are bullshits anyway, personally. You know what I'm saying? Just work on your metabolism. So that's what the problem is too. And remember, everything is hormonal as well, right? Okay, so now one, like I said, how do you correct this? One, reverse dieting, meaning you add more calories back into your diet, but don't make the mistake and go to like 1,000 or 500 to 700 right away. You add calories back slowly so your body can get adaptive to that new weight change. All right. Two, you got to prioritize your protein. Keep it simple, 1 gram per body weight. Simple as that, or 1 day per ideal body weight. So if I'm skinny mini, right, and I'm 100 pounds right now, and I want to get to like 120, I'll try my best to consume 120 grams of protein. Simple as that, right? And three, strength training over chronic cardio. I'm gonna tell you the strength training, because actually strength training actually burns more more calories at rest than steady gait cardio. Because remember, with strength training, your body, you're tearing down the muscles. I did it in a previous video with the micro trauma or tears. By your nutrition now starts to want to repair that. With steady state cardio, once you stop, that's it. So your body's constant active repair. So this is why it's better to do strength training if you're trying to lose weight as well. Four, sleep, non-negotiable. Body needs that rest, right? Because poor sleep directly disrupts leptin, ghrelin, and cortisol regulation. Leptin and ghrelin deals with hunger hormones. Cortisol is stress, and these things all work in balance to put for you to function properly, right? And five, you got to have patience is a must. That is key. All right. So that's how you have to be. Those are ways for you to recover. I'm getting like brain freeze, brain farts, right? All right. So it's not exciting. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But if you apply these things and just slowly, each and every day, you end up begin to recalibrate your system and your body, just like that. You know what I mean? So for my trainers, um, I'm trying to like find the right words. So if you're a trainer, right, and you always hear this that from your clients that metabolism is broken, um, don't get too defensive. Try to understand where they are, because they really don't know the right words. And and being in this time where so much information is out, and it doesn't even have to be accurate. A lot of people are misinformed and uninformed about what's going on in the world. So it's up to us to really speak their language to to educate them on what's right and what's wrong, so to speak. All right. So be patient with your clients, and you just give them the right tools and use the right language that they may understand, so you may be successful in your business and relating to them. All right, and just show them the right way. And the key is just for them to be patient. All right. So in conclusion, you guys, your metabolism isn't betraying you, really. You know what I'm saying? It's really protecting you. And far too long because you've went the wrong way or did the wrong steps in trying to accomplish your weight loss gain goals. All right. So instead of its protection is not damage, and we can always correct that. All right. So get with someone who's certified, not but also qualified, i.e., me. You know what I mean? And if you need help with that, with a nutrition plan and some one-on-one training, click the link in the description and reach out. You know your boy got you. All right. So Alchemy Fitness signing off, where you transfer from lead to gold. Train hard, train smart, and train safe. Till next time. Peace.